Hey everyone, welcome to the hanging artwork sign. So you're gonna start off by grabbing your vinyl. If you've worked with vinyl before, it's kind of the same process. If you're new to this, how this is gonna work is you are going to first wanna just kind of line up, get an idea of where you're gonna wanna put it on there. If you're someone that wants to measure it out, make sure the sides are even. Feel free to grab a ruler. You can make like a little mark with a pencil. However you want to do it, if you're just all about eyeballing, do that. Once you kind of have an idea where you're going to put it, you want to make sure that you're planning ahead, because once you peel off the backing and you're ready to stick this vinyl, it is permanent vinyl, so it's going to stay, and trying to get it back off the wood is just going to cause you to ruin the vinyl. So that's why you just want to make sure you're ready to peel. When you are, begin peeling. Everything should stick to that clear plastic. That's called the carrier. I pre-peel everything for you guys, so it's a super easy peel when you guys go to peel yours. This blue piece you can just throw aside and discard. That's going to be garbage. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to want to put it down where you want it. So if you made some predetermined lines to measure that, make sure you're lining that all up. If you're just gonna eyeball it like I am today, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see here. Once you have it down, you're gonna wanna rub over all of your letters. If you've got a little paddle to rub with, a straight edge, something. Just be careful, if you rub too hard, you can actually go through the carrier paper. So just kind of be gentle, otherwise just give it a good rub with your fingers. Especially like the intricate areas like in T's and the sides of the W's, anywhere where it's a little bit of a smaller piece. Then when you're ready to actually start peeling off this carrier, I always grab a corner and I pull straight down. So as you see here, it's not sticking. That's fine. Just go back over it. And then you'll see that it will start sticking. Sometimes it's a little bit more picky than others. It just depends on quite a few things. It's pretty warm in my garage where I'm doing this at, so sometimes that can be a reason that vinyl doesn't want to stick quite as well. So just take it slow as you're peeling. If it wants to come back, if it's not sticking to the item, like right there, you see, just put it back down. Give it a slow rub. And then, like I said, you just want to take it slow so you're able to watch all the pieces. Just make sure that they are sticking. So there we go. And like I said, when I peel, I always try to kind of peel in this, like pulling it straight down instead of pulling it this way. It's just over time, it's something I've learned that's worked easier than trying to pull it straight across. My goodness. It is just gonna bite me the whole way, which sometimes, like I said, it happens. I'm pretty sure it's because of the temperature out in my garage, because this is literally the only place that I have issues placing vinyl. And then sometimes if it doesn't lay down, see where it kind of came up there? If you feel comfortable, you can always just give it, there we go. Ta-da! The about crafts is everything can be fixed. There are no crafting emergencies, just small challenges that we need to overcome. There we go. So once it's on there, this you can actually just throw away with your blue piece of paper. Once it's on there, I always just like to kind of go back over, just give it a final swoosh, make sure everything is on good and tight. There we go. All right, so next part is going to be for the string. So there's a couple different ways you guys are going to be able to do this. If you have a staple gun, that is super easy to use. Grab that, but obviously I know not everyone has staple guns. So what I did is on the back of your project, there's actually some screws, and these are gonna be to attach your string. I'm always into wanting to try to make these as friendly as I can for being at home, just understanding that not everybody has a wide array of tools and staple guns and all of that stuff. So either way, however you want to do it, but two ways to put these clips on. You can put your string on and then just add the clips so that you can actually take them on and off and place them where you want. That's 100% fine. Otherwise, there is the option to, there is a middle to these that you can string your string right on through if you want them to actually just stay on there. So if you've got little hands that might be making a grab for these and you want them actually attached to the sign, you can go ahead and string them on through. They're not gonna be stuck in a certain spot. You can still move them back and forth. It just keeps them attached to the sign. So I'm gonna give it a shot here with going through the middle. All right. So the only thing that makes it a little tricky is when you want to make sure that when you pull your string, you're pulling it tight so it's not saggy. Obviously, if you want it saggy, you like that look, go for it. This is your project. This is gonna look a little funky on the camera, sorry guys. But you're gonna wanna pull it tight and just try to, I'm gonna try to make a little knot here. I know it's probably not on the camera, sorry guys. I'll show you here in a second what I'm doing. All right, so I made a little knot. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm just gonna pull it pretty tight around that. And you can break off the ends, and then you're gonna have your string attached. And then if you do have access to a screwdriver, you can go ahead and even tighten that screw up back there. That will just keep it even more in place. And then you will have your clips attached to the front. There we go. And then this one I don't have on there, but yours will have the hooks on the back so that you can hang it up on the wall. And then make sure once you've got your project completed that you share a picture of it on the Facebook page so that we can see your creations.